Hi, oh my gosh, it's the last episode with the last prompt for Junk Journal January. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So the prompt for today, January 31st, is letter to myself. What a lovely prompt for the last one. So I'm going to write a letter and I wanted to stick the letter into a pocket, but I didn't want to make another paper pocket, so I decided to go with a fabric pocket. So here I am once more looking through my fabric scraps, which are turning out to be even more than my paper scraps. So yay for that. So my instinct is always to go with pink and white. I just adore that color combination. But then I do grab some bluish, turquoise-ish colors as well, because I think, come on, get out of this pink and white. You've done so many of those. Go for something different. So I was torn between going with my gut feeling and going out of my comfort zone. And as I'm sure you've seen from the title picture, I decided to go out of my comfort zone and to stick with a blue for once. But I must say I really love it. Maybe because it also has some pink flowers in it. I don't know. So I try various backgrounds because I wanted the page to have one color and then the pocket itself another color, but obviously they should match. So I decided to choose this stripy one for the background. So now I'm just trimming that down to fit the width of the page. And then I take this, it's like a neon pencil and it's kind of chalky, so it's perfect for drawing lines on fabric, I found out. So I'm just trimming that down as well. And I'm just gonna trim that down a little more. Yeah, so unbelievable. We've come to the end of January and I'm sad and happy at the same time. I am happy that I don't have to do any more spreads in this book just because it is bursting. And even though I have not filled all the pages, I'm gonna leave it as it is because it's just too full. Like, it will hardly even close, and yeah, I never thought it would get this thick. I think I might do a flip through of this if you guys are interested. Let me know below if that is something you might enjoy. So now I'm just adhering the background with some double-sided tape, and this tape, my gosh, it just has such a strong how do you say, the tape is so strong that my fingers constantly get stuck on it. And I mean, it's a good tape. It was expensive, but wow, it is so strong, which is good to have, I guess, for some things, but for this it was a bit of a pain, and I managed to glue it down crooked. So that's always the challenge with using double-sided tape rather than a liquid glue or a glue stick, because you cannot move it once it's down. And I tried, but I just couldn't move it anymore, so I was not happy about that space on the right side, but I will deal with that later. So now I wanted to find some ribbon that I could put across the top of the pocket. So I'm just choosing some colors that I think might work with that. And yeah, and sorry, as I was saying before, and I was happy because the book is bursting and it's time to stop, and I'm ready to move on to another book or several books, I don't know. And also I'm happy because I made it. I'm proud of myself because I made a spread every single day and uploaded a video every single day, just like I did in December. So I'm proud for sticking with it, and for doing it, and I really enjoyed it. I would recommend anyone to do this. And actually I saw today on Instagram that there is already a challenge up, also from Mia Vibes and another lady, I don't remember her name now, for February. So if you guys wanna start for February, please go ahead. I don't know yet if I'm gonna participate, to be honest. I might need a little bit of a break of the prompts, but I might do a few. Not sure yet. I have some other videos already recorded for after this, and you guys are so sweet. Several of you have asked whether I'm going to continue making videos after this month and asking me to please continue. So thank you so much for asking me to continue, and it's so nice to hear that you're enjoying these and that you're inspired for your own spreads. This is exactly what I'm doing them for. So I'm so humbled by you know, you taking the time to watch these, and especially then if you take time to comment. You don't know what it means to me. It's so special. So yes, I will continue definitely after January. It might just not be every single day. So maybe I'll do every second day, or once in a while I'll do every day. I'll definitely keep going. So yeah, looking forward to continue on this journey. It's too much fun to stop, to be honest. So here, as you can see, I'm going through some of my buttons to see what might work, because that ribbon was too bare for me up there. It's a pretty wide ribbon, so I felt like it needed something. So I'm just going through some options. The white would have been actually quite nice as well. So these three last ones, two more, and there it goes. So that's the one that won the race. And now I'm just trying to cut down the ribbon to the right width, and I'm having so many problems with this. Like, for the life of me, I'm not able to cut a straight line. It's incredible. I keep cutting both sides because they never seemed straight, and in the end the ribbon was too short. So I put it away. I started again and start off a little wider, and this time it works out better. And I'm glad I didn't glue that pocket down yet, because I thought that maybe I would like to sew on the buttons, so that's why wisely I didn't do that quite yet. And so now I'm just using some other double-sided tape. This one is from Action. You will probably know that store if you're into crafts and living in Europe. It's a Dutch chain that has just about everything, and the bigger stores also have fabulous cheap craft supplies. So I go there when I can, but thankfully the store is far away from me, so I don't get to go there so often. So that's good, because every time I go there, the things I buy, it's just crazy. So I'm glad. I haven't been there in months, and yeah, I guess I won't go for a while, so that's a good thing. But when I go, I always buy their double-sided tape, because I love it. It's very good and it's very inexpensive. And I buy their what do you call it, this rolling tape, you know what I mean. I always get those, and I buy the tacky glue. So love all of those from there. So now since that, you know, that little crooked thing on the top bothered me so much, I just cut down the page. Thankfully I was able to do that, because on the other side was that tag that had a little bit space on the one side. And now I'm just adhering that pocket with some liquid glue this time. I thought that would be better for a pocket. And now I'm just checking Is it really a pocket? Yes, it's really a pocket. And so now I'm choosing the cardstock that I wanted to use to write my letter on. It's not going to be a very long letter. It's just going to be basically the back side of like a tag. And so I am just trying to go through this particular paper pack, which I got locally. It's beautiful paper. It's very heavy. I think it's maybe like 220 grams or so, so very sturdy. And I'm gonna come to the one I'm choosing in the end in a second. Yeah, so this is the one. Isn't that gorgeous? So I thought that worked very nicely. And on the back, I'm going to write my letter, and just trying to find it now as I'm talking in my journal, because I wanted to read actually what I wrote. So, very quick message to myself saying, Dear Barbara, never stop believing in yourself. You did the right thing by trusting your instinct and making more space for your creative path. You are finally becoming the person you were meant to be. Just in this 1 month of dedicating your time to your passion, you have already made numerous connections and doors have opened. Continue down this path and see where it leads. Much love, Barbara. So, yeah, so that's the letter to myself. And so now I just rounded the corners and I put this slit in there with a tag punch that I got from AliExpress, and I believe you can find that in, I'm not sure if it's a December haul or the one before that. Anyway, the link for that is in one of those two videos. I have a playlist for hauls, so you can find it there easily. And I'm finally using my Recollections clickable stamps. I've missed those. Oh my god, I haven't used it in so long. I really have missed those. It's unbelievable. So I'm using my Sky Blue Archival ink, and I'm going to stamp on a book page, letter to me. I wanted to actually put to myself because that would have looked better but it just sounds unnatural for me. Letter to me just sounds more natural. It's more what I would say, so I decided to go with that. So now I'm just cutting that down to make a little label basically. I'm just gonna ink that up, stick that on, and then you've got the spread. So let me just say thank you so much to all of you who have joined me on this January junk journal with me journey. Wow, that's a lot of J's. And I'm so happy if you got some inspiration for your own pages, and hope to see you then continuing in February with some new videos. Okay, so have a lovely day. Thank you so much. Bye.